Ever felt like you're speaking a different language than your partner, even though you're both saying, "I love you"? Wonder why that is? 1. The art of listening. What if we told you that your ears could be your most powerful tool in love? How can active listening revolutionize your relationship? Listening isn't just about silence while the other person talks. It's about truly hearing what's being said beyond the words. Imagine your partner's words as a window into their soul. When you actively listen, you're peering through that window, understanding their joys, fears, and desires. Start by putting away distractions. Yes, that means your phone too. Make eye contact, nod, and give small verbal cues to show you're engaged. Reflect back what you've heard, so, what you're saying is. This not only shows you're paying attention but also clarifies any misunderstandings right there and then. 2. Expressing needs clearly. Ever felt misunderstood? How can you express your needs so they're heard and met with empathy? Clear communication is the lifeline of a thriving relationship. When expressing your needs, think of it as painting a picture your partner can understand and connect with. Start with, "I feel," statements to own your emotions without placing blame, like, "I feel valued when we spend quality time together." Be specific about what you need, avoiding vague requests. Instead of saying, "I wish you'd pay more attention to me," try, "I'd love if we could have a date night once a week." Remember, it's not about making demands, but inviting your partner into your world. 3. Understanding love languages. Do you know your partner's love language? Why is this knowledge crucial for effective communication? Unlocking the secret of love languages can transform your relationship in ways you never imagined. It's about understanding how your partner expresses and receives love, be it words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. Discovering your partner's love language allows you to tailor your expressions of love in a way that speaks directly to their heart. Start by observing how they show love to you and others. It's often a reflection of their own love language. Encourage an open conversation about what makes each of you feel most loved and valued. Experiment with different acts of love and notice what elicits the most positive response. 4. The power of apology. Ever wonder why some apologies heal and others fall flat? What makes an apology truly powerful? The power of a heartfelt apology can mend fences and heal wounds in ways nothing else can. When apologizing, the key is sincerity and the willingness to accept responsibility without ifs or buts. Start by clearly acknowledging what you did wrong and the impact it had on your partner. "I realize that by doing X, I made you feel Y." Avoid the trap of excuses or shifting blame. Express your regret genuinely and offer a plan for how you intend to avoid repeating the mistake. "I'm truly sorry, and here's how I plan to make things right." This shows commitment to change and reassures your partner that you value their feelings and your relationship. 5. Managing conflict with compassion. What's the secret to turning a heated argument into a moment of connection and understanding? Navigating conflict with compassion might seem like a tall order, but it's the secret sauce to strengthening your bond. When disagreements arise, approach them as a team tackling a problem, not adversaries battling it out. Take a breath and express your feelings using "I" statements to avoid placing blame, like, "I feel hurt when." Listen to understand, not to counterattack. Acknowledging your partner's feelings doesn't mean you agree, but it shows you value their perspective. Seek common ground and be open to compromise. Remember, it's not about winning an argument but understanding each other's viewpoints and finding a solution that respects both. 6. Setting boundaries with love. Can setting boundaries actually bring you closer? How do you do it without pushing your partner away? Setting boundaries with love is like drawing a map of a treasure island, marking out the safe paths and the areas to avoid for the treasure hunt to be a success. It's about communicating your needs and limits in a way that protects your emotional well-being without erecting walls between you and your partner. Start by identifying what's non-negotiable for you and why it matters. Express these boundaries gently but firmly, focusing on how they contribute to your happiness and, by extension, the health of your relationship. 7. The importance of nonverbal communication. Did you know that words are just the tip of the iceberg? What does your body language say about your feelings? Your body speaks volumes, often louder than your words. Embracing the power of nonverbal communication can deeply enrich your connection. Pay attention to your partner's body language and your own. A gentle touch, a warm smile, or simply sitting close can convey support, love, and understanding without a single word. When listening, show you're engaged by nodding and maintaining eye contact. These subtle cues can make your partner feel truly seen and heard. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Your tone, your gaze, and your presence speak to the heart. 8. Keeping the spark alive through communication. How can everyday conversations keep the spark alive in long-term relationships? Keeping the spark alive is all about weaving connection into the fabric of your daily lives. It's the little conversations, the shared jokes, the dreams discussed over morning coffee that keep the warmth and intimacy glowing. Make it a point to talk about more than just the routine. Dive into each other's hopes, fears, and curiosities. Ask open-ended questions like, what's something you've always wanted to do but haven't yet? Share something new about yourself, even if you've been together for years. These conversations are the threads that keep the tapestry of your relationship rich and vibrant. 9. Cultivating empathy and understanding. How does stepping into your partner's shoes change the entire game of communication? Start by truly listening to your partner, not just with the intent to reply, but to understand their perspective, even if it differs from yours. Ask questions to delve deeper into their feelings and experiences. What made you feel that way? Shows you're invested in understanding their world. Practice putting yourself in their shoes, especially during disagreements. This doesn't mean abandoning your own feelings but recognizing that two truths can coexist. By nurturing empathy, you water the garden of your relationship, allowing it to flourish in the warmth of mutual understanding and respect. 10. The role of humor in communication. Ever thought that laughter could be a secret weapon in love? How does humor dissolve barriers and bring you closer? Introducing humor into communication is like adding a pinch of salt to a dish. It enhances everything. It's not about forcing laughter but finding joy in the quirks of your relationship. Start by sharing funny anecdotes from your day or recalling amusing memories together. Laughter not only breaks down walls but also releases stress, making it easier to tackle tough conversations with a lighter heart. When disagreements arise, a shared joke can be a gentle reminder of your bond, easing tensions. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women. And we'll see you in the next video. With love.